afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Justin Coffey. I've been in the fire service for the last 7 years. Currently doing my firefighter instructor class online. So my topic today is going to be ropes and knots, particularly going to be the figure 8 follow through. Some of the slides about the terminology and about it. The working end is used in forming knots. The running end is used in lifting or hoisting. The standing part is the rope between the working and the running end. Terminology, the bite is going to be the reverse direction to form the U-bend. Loop makes a circle in the middle of the rope, and a round turn makes a loop with both ends pointing back towards each other, parallel. I also think that since we are doing figure 8 on follow through, be pretty beneficial to run everybody through the figure 8 family. So that way, I think the follow through is going to be the hardest of them. So it's better be proficient at all of them leading up to it. All right, this is going into how to tie the figure 8 with the follow through. A figure 8. The follow through knot creates a secure loop at the end of the rope when the working end must be used to wrap around an object or pass through an object through an opening before the loop can be formed. It is very useful for attaching a rope to a fixed ring or a solid object with an eye. This knot can also be used to tie ends of two ropes together securely. The first step is you're going to tie your normal figure 8. Then you're going to loop the working end around and basically literally just retrace your working end. You're going to pull the knot tight, you're going to dress it, and then you're going to follow up with a safety knot. That's just going to be an overhand knot tied to the end of it. A lot of people say you don't need a safety knot, but for the sake of this class and instruction, we are going to utilize it. All right. So, for your figure 8, all you're going to do is simply hold it, make a bite, pass it around, come back over on top of itself, and follow up through. Let me turn the lights on now that we're not using the projector. So that's your figure 8. So your figure 8 on a bite is you're going to have a bite. You're pretty much going to do the exact same thing, but only with the bite. You're going to come around, and you're just going to pass it back up through. So this right here could be used for any kind of lowering or raising system. Your figure 8 on a bite, we're going to start off with that figure 8, the normal figure 8. Come through, and then you're simply going to retrace itself. So you're going to come back around, come through, around, pass it back up in the middle, and back through and down on itself to where it forms the figure 8. So you're going to dress it to make sure that there's no slippage. For your safety knot, you're just going to come back through, overhand knots. Your safety knot, you want to make sure that the actual running end is back out on itself. All right. A couple of quick facts also about the figure 8. It is one of the strongest knots. It's also one of the most common and widely used knots. The reason for this is obviously it's extremely strong, and it's very easy to inspect. Pretty much the only way for a figure 8 to fail is going to be incorrectly tied, or that it's going to be too heavy of a load and it's actually going to snap the rope. Any knot tied in a rope is obviously going to reduce the strength of the rope. So what I'll do is we'll pass this around and have you guys tie it, make sure that you have the skill set. It's kind of a makeshift
situation that we got here.
What do you want first? Do you want to bite or follow through?
You can just do the, well, no, let's just run through all of them.
Okay.
So, let's do a normal figure 8.
Sounds good. Normal figure 8.
Good deal.
Alright. Figure 8 on a bite. Bite.
Figure 8 on a bite. It's a good deal. And then the follow through.
Figure 8 with the follow through. Use the same end, or can we use the same end for this?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
May
Since we
make it
didn't have to,
further
yeah.
down. Yeah.
So I didn't have to retake all that out.
Sounds good.
That was just the first rope that I found.
Yeah. Just follow it through.
Perfect.
And then
if you got enough,
safety.
yeah, if you got enough to tie safety.
barely.
Cool deal. All right, Mr. Dukes.
Let's try this. I don't know if I know how. You gotta make figure 8.
Figure 8.
Do a figure 8 on the bite.
Figure 8 on the bite. And then the follow through.
Let's do is follow through.
It's gonna be close.
Mm-hmm. Got enough. Overhand. Safety.
Cool. All right, Mr. Gray.
Here's your figure 8.
Figure 8.
Figure 8 on a bite. What's that? Let's go through. Again.
Cool deal. No, you want to get in on this? Come on, dude. It's perfect learning time. We'll walk you through
try
it.
it?
Yeah, we'll walk you through it. Come on. That's an overhand. So, what you want to do is take this right here. You're going to cross it back. Take your thumb, bring it on this side, and you're going to come back up the back side. There you go. Then run it on the back of it, and then cut through there. There you go. Just figure it. You got to figure 8 on bite.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. follow through. You know how to do the follow through? Alright. Gonna do the figure 8 like you did, the normal one. That's overhand. Here. Alright. So then what you're going to do is you're going to make your bite. Lift it up a little bit more. So you'll make a bite, and then you'll follow it back through and just literally retrace it.
Okay.
Around. Through. And cross it over on itself. Pull it back. So you're literally just tracing.
Okay.
The hardest part is figuring out which way to go first. So, but once you have your figure 8, that's your original figure 8, okay?
Mhm.
So you're gonna make your bite right there, and you're gonna bring it back in on itself, and then just trace it from there. Alright, so you got your figure 8. Okay. Keep that out that. I'll hold it up for you so you can keep it clean. There, then bring it over. Pass it back